find someone who is trained for that. But it's very much worth it. I have at least one a month done because people with connective tissue disorder tend to have trouble with lymph drainage. So I go in and just drain the lymph nodes in my head, drain the neck, just make sure it's all flowing, and you will see it swell up and get puffy. You will know whether that is part of your problem. And it makes a big difference when your lymph system isn't working properly and somebody helps you manually to fix it. You will be going back and paying out of pocket. Injections. We've probably all tried some of these: dry needling, acupuncture, Botox, lidocaine, cortisone, trigger point. With connective tissue disorder, there is a lot of controversy about getting lots of injections every 6 weeks or 3 months because of the collagen damage that we already have. I'm not recommending, endorsing, or contraindicating them. That's just what's available. I've tried them all. If you have any questions about how something felt or how I reacted. Hot and cold water therapies, hypothermia, where they heat your body up to mild fever like 102. When they're trying to cure Lyme disease, they heat them up to 107. Yeah, trying to kill everything, sort of like chemotherapy does. But that's contraindicated for people who have connective tissue disorder or brain injury. So I was not a qualifier.
Yeah, I know, that's what I
So just to know that they will accept you because it's $15,000 to $20,000 for massive hyperthermia. They will accept you. But when I did my research, I found out connective tissue disorder and brain injury, you can get brain injury from extreme, the 107 hyperthermia. So that's up to you to make your decision. Cryotherapy makes you feel great and you look fabulous. People do it before their wedding photos, but it's cold. It reduces inflammation. Maybe if you have a place that is a walk-in spa-like center, it's like $50, $60 if you had a migraine, it might get rid of it. I have a great acupuncturist that treats me on whatever's going on that day, and she has gotten rid of a migraine within 2 hours because she knew exactly what needles to put and where to put them. But you have to find somebody with specific training like that. Hydrotherapy, saunas, hot tubs, Epsom salt detox baths. If you haven't added that to your routine, that seems to be the one thing that helps 100% of people. Doesn't cure anything, but it'll reduce it by 10 to 20%. Detoxing is a big part of my life. Saline and coffee enemas. Coffee enemas raise your glutathione by 600% or something. I do one a week. It just is not for everybody, but it's something to try. I caution people about enemas every day because you can weaken the natural muscles aren't getting their workout, doing what they're supposed to do in the colon and the rectum. So it's not something I would overdo, but I definitely get benefit from it once a week. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy helped me more than anything. I could not speak at an average speed. I could not walk. I looked like a drunk when I was walking, and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, HBOT, heals tissue. And it's only covered by insurance for burn victims or limb loss, diabetic neuropathy, but it's only about $100 to $150 for a 1 to 1.5 hour session, and I think most people would feel something after one session. You will definitely see the difference in reduced inflammation in your face after one session. And I had 40, and the difference was I volunteered for a clinical trial, so I got that paid for in New Orleans, and it was night and day taking the neuropsychological tests before and after. I was in the 20th percentile on some things before and high 90s in other. And I aced all the tests afterwards, and she thought I was cheating because she's like, there's no way, how did you improve this much? HBOT, that's how. Ultrasound, laser, UV